Listen to this
Our
bullshit.
next stop is the Warren County Common Pleas Court in Lebanon, Ohio, for a case that riveted many around the nation. Today, all eyes are focused on this packed courtroom, because in just a few moments, a jury will decide the fate of Brooke Skylar Richardson, a young mother accused of killing her newborn baby. Just 2 years earlier, the then 18-year-old high school senior gave birth to a little girl at home one night and didn't tell anyone. She managed to keep her pregnancy a secret because she suffered from an eating disorder and only gained 15 pounds. And Richardson apparently wasn't sure the baby, whom she named Annabelle, was alive at birth. So she took the body into the backyard and buried her. 2 months later, Richardson's OBGYN told police she confessed to him that she killed the baby. Authorities dug up the remains of Annabelle, and the high school cheerleader was hauled in for questioning by police.
Is it possible that she maybe breathed a little bit? Did you hold her too tight? You said I think you held her too tight. Tell me what that means.
I just said she's breathing. I just said she's too hard.
Okay.
But I'm just so
I know. It's okay. It's okay. You can't. It's okay. You were trying.
She squeezed her.
Okay. Okay.
What type of shit is that?
so quick I killed her on purpose. I'm in jail.
In a moment that will change her life forever, she seemingly confesses to detectives. Richardson's arrested and charged with a number of counts, including aggravated murder and involuntary manslaughter. It's a sensational trial that made headlines across the country. On social media, Richardson and her family were vilified. They even received death threats.
They should have. That's crazy.
Finally, more than 2 years after that tragic night,
Maybe see.
Brooke Skylar Richardson is about to learn her fate.
Ma'am, has the jury reached a verdict in the case?
We have.
If she's found guilty, she could go to prison for the rest of her life. We're back in Lebanon, Ohio, and a jury's about to determine the fate of Brooke Skylar Richardson, accused of killing her newborn baby.
Will the defendant please rise? With regard to count one, we, the jury in the above captioned case, find the defendant, Brooke Skylar Richardson, not guilty of the offense of aggravated murder, not guilty of the offense of involuntary manslaughter. Count three, child endangerment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Brooke Skylar Richardson, not guilty of child endangerment. Verdict form number 4, we, the jury in the above captioned case, find the defendant, Brooke Skylar Richardson, guilty of the offense of abuse of the corpse.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, are those the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, sir.
You may be seated.
Richardson is only found guilty on one lesser count.
I'm going to set this matter for sentencing tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
But the next day, before she's sentenced, Judge Donald Oda takes a moment to remind everyone that despite the verdict, a life was lost.
The jury found that the state did not prove that you were guilty of killing your baby, but I think what often gets overlooked, Ms. Richardson, is just how precious life is. I firmly believe, Ms. Richardson, in fact, I know in my heart that if you would have made different decisions in this case, Annabelle would be here today. And I know that might be difficult for you to hear, but I think that your choices before birth, during birth, and after show a grotesque disregard for life.
And with that,
Oh, you got
Judge
that
Oda
right.
informs Richardson of her sentence.
I'm going to place you on 3 years of basic supervision. I'm going to order as a term of your community control that you spend 7 days in the county jail. I'm going to credit you the 7 days that you have already done which means that you were going to be going home today.
Richardson's long ordeal.
3 years
her
probation,
being placed on
7 days in
years
jail,
probation.
time served. Ain't that some bullshit?